Alright, so I took the thing back out so you can, the ignition tumbler back out so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. If you look inside, there is, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's a little notch up at the top. And then that slot, the wider slot in the middle, here's the notch I'm talking about here, where I put the screwdriver in. That's a hole, and this is there's a bump here, and then this is a big slot. So, and then you can see the other slot here. So then you can also notice there's another notch kind of area here. So really, this tumbler is only going to go in one way. Here's the slide here, and then this black part here fits inside this notch here, but then you'll notice there's this other bump here, and that has to fit into that hole right there. So your key has to be in a certain position, because that's what turns this thing. When I turn the key, it'll turn that, but I can't do it with one hand. So anyways, so your key has to be in this position. I'm assuming, let's check. That is going to be, according to my old one, that's the LIG, which I don't know what that means. I think that's basically ignition off. That's probably means park. I'm not sure. This is in Portuguese, so let me just try checking by putting my key in. So here's my old key. My old key. So if I were to put this in like this, it wouldn't go in. It would have to be in this position. So here's the bump. So basically it would be in this up position, which is the off position. To start my car, you would have to turn it here and, you know, try to crank it over. Yeah, so anyways, it doesn't go in this way. It won't, the key won't go in like this. It has to be like this, in this position. So my new key has to be like this, has to go in like this. So this is, the only way I could take my key out is if this thing is like that. But it won't go in that way, so it has to go in like this, but then I can't take the key out. So key has to be in while I put this thing in there. So if I try to put my key in like this, it's not going to work. Maybe that means that needs to turn. Still won't work. It has to turn all the way. So means I got to turn the key.